Hello. How is everyone? Yeah, it's animation time. We're going to animate the smoke today. I can do it. I can do it. We're only animating on 4s after all. We can do it. Haven't been able to put down the new Tomodachi Life. Lots of my friends are playing it. I understand. Okay, I want... So these are labeled B, M, and F because I wanted them on different planes. So we've got 3 sections to animate. Let's see if I can do it without hurting my hand too much. Better than I was yesterday. I've been sick with food poisoning. That is not fun. And that can ruin one of your favorite foods if you get sick on it. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. We shall start with the background. Smokies. A dying Victorian child. That is one way to put it for sure. Let me stay a little bit zoomed out for this. Oh, it begins. Animate, deciding that my line isn't worth saving. This is gonna be fog, so it's gonna be all smoky when it's animated. We're doing some foggy. I'm just doing straight ahead, so I'll just be drawing each frame, kind of making it, you know, flow a little bit. Okay. We're gonna name this BG Smoke. And we're just gonna do it on 4s. How do I add? It's FN F7, I believe, right? No? Is it just F7? F6? Shoot, how do I add an in-between? I forget. Control F? No. What's the quick key? Oh, goodness gracious. Hold on a second. Let me check my quick keys. Convert to keyframe is just F6, and convert to blank keyframes is F7. Okay, thank you. I knew it was one of the Fs. Hey, Toad. It was your favorite ramen restaurant? Oh my gosh. I hope it doesn't... I hope you can find the time to go back if you need to. Okay, I want this to be like kind of flowing back this way a little bit. I want this one to be flowing this way, and then I want this one to be flowing this way a little bit. Honestly, what I should do is probably just do 2 keys and then in between the middle of those keys. I think that's what I used to do. We'll see, we'll see. I might do that for the other layers, but this is just the background one, so. One, two, three, four, five. Boop. I'm trying to learn Clip Studio Paint and I'm failing. Can't seem to find tutorials that are updated on it. So if you're looking for quick keys, I do find that usually the website does have an updated quick key thing for most programs. Let me do a couple of onion skins. Let me do like the previous 8 so then I can get the 2 frames above it. And then we'll turn it to red. For a little bit of a better visibility. Okay. And we'll make the front ones green, but I don't know if we'll need the green ones. We probably will eventually. Always wondered how maps are made. Like, how do you know what you're supposed to animate? There's like different... Nowadays, there are some maps that have very set, like, aesthetics that they want you to follow. But this one did have, like, a color key to follow, and the premise of the map, I think in the script it says that, like, the cats that are on the boat are viewing their memories, like, through the fog and the water. So I'm going off of that. It just depends. Usually it's, if there's not that much information in the description, you can usually, like, go nuts with the idea. And kind of figure out what you want to try to, like, push yourself to do. The timeline layering in Clip Studio Paint? It is a little bit... I find it a little clunky. I do admit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe have that one kind of go down, and then we'll have this one kind of start poofing up. I don't know. These are going to just be colored in solid, so I don't have to worry about the line being a little messy on the corners. I'm just doing the shape, basically. We'll poof that one out. One, two, three, 4. Now, when they switch into a different, because when they swoosh, it's like a different memory. So I'd like to have the smoke around them also kind of move a little bit, just to showcase that. I'm using Flip-a-Clip for sketches and then exporting each individual frame into Procreate to finish and then back to Flip-a-Clip. I mean, that's pretty much what I've been doing with my 2 programs, Feather. I'm just using Animate and Clip Studio. But I have been doing the same thing where I will do my sketches and my, like, roughs and get the real meat of the animation down in a program that I'm confident in, like, the timeline and the playback and stuff like that, where I can really nail it down. And then I switch over to Clip Studio Paint to make the line art, like do the final pretty line art and all that stuff. So whatever works. For hobbyist animators like me, Toon Boom is kind of out of my price range, which, I mean, you can still find cracked versions of, I mean, I don't know anywhere where you can find a cracked version of Adobe Animate or anything. No siree, no I don't. Hey Ginger. Good morning to everyone. Yeah, I mean, whatever brings you like to be the most satisfied with your product, I think that it's fine. I come from a generation where a lot of us were still using like Windows Paint, the Paint and MS Paint and Movie Maker, so. What was the best thing that happened to me today? / question for everyone. The day is still pretty young. What is the best thing that's happened to me today? I finished printing and punching all of the buttons I needed to do for the upcoming convention. That was a pretty good morning. Happened to me lately? A lot of good stuff happened lately. I had a really fun time on the Thursday stream. I got all of my prints in for the convention and they all look really awesome. The stickers I ordered looked awesome. I checked off some things from my to-do list. Overall, very productive. Thanks, Anime. Really appreciate that. I did not draw that line. You just decided I wanted to draw that line. Silly, silly. When I first transitioned from traditional to digital, I was animating on Flip the Clip and then using Ibis Paint on my phone. I don't understand how people are able to create such, like, how to create art on their phone with such a tiny screen. Too powerful. My husband is finally starting to play Rust with me. Wait, is Rust? Well, that's exciting. Okay, so when do they start twisting? Right there. Okay. Actually, smoke kind of like starts to rise, so we have to keep that in mind. We should probably start rising it instead of it just like... This is probably why. For the background, I can do this, but I think for the mid-ground, I might want to just animate from keyframes. Like, just do a couple of keyframes. I'll have it start rising. Just down to the special effects now? I think so. I think I got all the character animations squared away. I think I just have to animate a couple layers of smoke for kind of like more of a dream-like effect. Because right now, I was looking at the shot. I think I need to do a little bit more work to make sure that the foreground characters don't just feel like cats and they feel more like apparitions. But I think if I do a little bit of blur around the edges like I did on the second shot and have the smoke around them, it'll feel more like we're witnessing memories. Yeah, I did color correct him a little bit. I did do a little bit of color correcting on him. He's not... I think I could do a little bit more around the edges again to kind of give them, both of them, more of like a purplish fog look. But we'll save it until the fog is done. Hopefully we can get all the fog done today. I don't know if we'll be able to comp the whole thing, but we can try. We'll see how this feels. Maybe the glow of the lantern. Yeah, that's true. I think it's got a little bit of a glow, but I could definitely make it a little bit bigger. Or maybe I could, ooh, what if I made like God rays coming through the fog? That's like, it's like backlit. Oh, wait, hold on. Big brain blast. I'm like thinking about this right now and it's coming from the lamp. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, you gave me a great idea, Kalu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brain blast. This is why I like working with maps, because you get people, like, everyone kind of, especially with like Discords and stuff, because you guys can see your own parts, and then you get like people that have been thinking about the project, and like you guys can bounce ideas off of each other, but it's still not like a real production, so it's not like super stressful. I mean, you can kind of just do as much as you want. It's so good. Okay. Catching up on the birthday stream. Oh, the birthday stream was so fun. It was fun last year. It was fun this year. I'm sad that I think we got through about the same amount of projects as we did the year before, about 40. Which is a shame, because there was a lot of them on the list that I did really want to cover. Okay, so when they start merging... 2, 3, 4... We might have to work with some keyframes, but let's just get it on 4s first. So we'll start like moving them, pushing them this way. What arc is the map focusing on? It's focusing on the broken code mainly. The characters in here are, it's based off of the two characters are based off of the two protagonists of Broken Code, and then Juniper Claw is, his idea is based on what his like new rule is in Broken Code. But I'm the only part, I think I'm the part that has, I'm the only, well, okay, hold on, let me restart the sentence. Rewind. It focuses on a lot of different characters, and this is the only section of it that's focusing on the Broken Code characters. The other characters, I believe, are Graystripe. Well, technically, Graystripe is also sort of based on the Broken Code. If you don't want spoilers, you have to read Broken Code. But then there's Rainflower and Frecklewish, I believe, are the other ones. Rainflower, Frecklewish, and Graystripe, and Bristlefrost. But it's also, so it's inspired on Juniper's Claw's new rule in that arc, and then also takes inspiration from the Charon from Greek gods, like the afterlife boat and stuff like that. Charon. I can never remember if it's Sharon or Charon. I know I'm Greek. Isn't that bad? I don't deserve to call myself Greek. 1, 2, 3, 4, X. Yeah, I might have to do a couple more frames. I think that if I match up these frames with the transitional frames, it'll flow a little bit better. Hey, puppy. Charon. Okay. Where does he take Rainflower? To Star Clan, but he's like very like, I can't believe this about it. Okay. While you decorate your graduation hat? Ooh. My sister did a Moana-inspired graduation hat when she graduated college, I think. It's really cool. This one's kind of getting pushed, so let's push it a little bit. Remember that this is not the only one. There's 2 layers in front of this one. I'm gonna have to smooth it a little bit. This one's gonna be right, this one's also right behind them, so. Yeah, it definitely needs to be matched up a little bit more with, I think what I could do here. I didn't go to my graduation for college, and I didn't decorate my hat for high school. I don't think that you were allowed to. Maybe you were. Okay. Yeah. In my mind, they go from doing very, like, small, subtly, kind of, like, subtle movements to, like, actually running, which would be kind of... fog-wise, it would kind of be pushing the fog all over. But... sorry to hear that, Cool. Oh yeah, I also forgot that I actually don't have to be drawing all the way down. Whatever, man. Like, I feel like the fog over here... One, two, three. And then see, okay, so these frame... I almost feel like it would kind of like dissipate a little bit. So I actually feel like once they start running, it would probably start to lower. Because it would probably start to dissipate. So I think once they start running, I'm gonna spread it out like this. Because this one's already spreading out. You like seeing special effects like this? I feel like I'm taking the lazy man way out, but I do also want to get this off my plate so I can stop worrying about holding up the project. And now I'm switching to 3s, which I would prefer to just go straight to, hold on. I would like to go back to once they hit this. Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I keep forgetting that this part is like a widescreen. Or would it be considered full screen? I can't remember when they have the black bars on the top and bottom. I could also do the shaky frames to kind of make it feel a little bit more... I wonder if I could do something in After Effects. Whatever. I think it'll look fine at the lower frame rate. It's CinemaScope. Okay. Widescreen makes more sense, but sometimes the thing that makes the most sense is not actually the real thing. Have you guys noticed that? Okay. The turbulent displays. I did that for the water. just throw turbulent displays on the entire thing. Is that like, isn't that the meme though? That almost all After Effects effects are just some form of like turbulent displacement map with the fog. Blender has compositing capabilities. Nice. Blender is free. I do have it on this computer. It's extremely, extremely overwhelming to open every time I open it. Even when I'm just like viewing, because I have a couple of like reference files, like 3D reference files that I have been given for like environments and stuff, and even just opening it to like move the camera around to get like a snapshot for a layout reference is like overwhelming. It's crazy. Put off-center light and drop shadow. Turbulent displays is pretty common. If you put it on 2s, it'll look more seamless because I think that's what your character frame rate is. Oh, yeah. I think that they start off as like 3, but once they go into the run cycle, they are in 2s. The characters do not have a frame rate that stays consistent. Look, okay, I'm like anime over here. I'll draw the most bare minimum amount of frames I can possibly do. On 2s or 3s, yeah. I'll try working on that. I'll have to modify it. The only thing about After Effects is I retain no knowledge from it. I have absolutely zero retainment ability on After Effects. I have to have a bookmark for everything that I've ever done because I'll try to do it again and I'll be like, I don't remember how. I'll try to do it again like in an hour and I won't remember how. After Effects for me is just like, it does not stay with me. That's fine. Let's just color it in really quick. You do primarily color design and special effects and comp is my job. I don't know how people remember After Effects. And then they'll come in and they'll be like, ah, yes, now you have to code in your like open up the coding panel and code in crap or whatever. I'm like, oh my god, this isn't working. Ah! Why did I put the camera on? Oh, it's because I'm on. Break apart. I accidentally put the symbol on. Are you even color in After Effects? Like wait, what? That's crazy. I mean, I was shading in After Effects, and then everybody on stream thought I was crazy and said no one ever does this. And I was like, I'm pretty sure professional productions do shading in After Effects. No one believed me. You guys all said I was crazy. You yearn for the day where someone makes this software that can compete with After Effects. I don't think you're the only one. They were like, what? I think that there's a way that I can go to the frame. Yeah, I can. Drag fill. No, I don't want to drag fill. Fill on active layer? I don't remember how. I've always just done it this way. I'm pretty sure DaVinci is like a Premiere Pro. It's just a video editing software. But After Effects is not just a video editing software. That's the thing. Everyone that says, oh, just use DaVinci, whenever I look up DaVinci, it's a direct competitor to Premiere. After Effects is different than Premiere. As somebody that uses both when I'm doing stuff, they're different. I doubt DaVinci can use After Effects. Alrighty. Yeah, Premiere is a video editing software. After Effects is, I don't even know, like, the problem is I don't even know how to properly, pitch what After Effects is in a single sentence like that. Like, Premiere is a video editing software. After Effects is yeah, it can do video editing, but it's like a... After Effects is Photoshop, Premiere, and Illustrator's giant baby. After Effects is like the Photoshop to videos. You can make anything happen. Do you speak to Sam? Not regularly, but yes, she was in stream on Thursday. She's on my birthday stream. pretty sure she's just busy doing animations and stuff. And I think that's the issue, right? Is that After Effects... There is not one program that can do what After Effects does. I mean, you can technically... I don't know. It's crazy. It's a stupid program. It's basically... And it doesn't even... I don't know. Well, I know that you can do comp work in Toon Boom. You can do a lot of stuff that After Effects can do in Toon Boom, but you have to also be animating in Toon Boom. Like, you basically have to do everything in Toon Boom to do the composition also in Toon Boom. Whereas in After Effects, you don't... Like, I'm animating the special effects in Animate. I animated the characters in Clip Studio. I did the background in Photoshop. And then I can put everything into After Effects, right? After Effects carries Adobe on its back. Yeah, it does. That's the only program. I mean, Illustrator's okay. But, like, a vector program isn't. Like, there are alternatives. For sure. But yes, After Effects is the one program that Adobe, like, relies on for zero competitors. Okay, that's good enough for the background. We're gonna turn that on line art mode. If Toon Boom actually made it easier for freelance artists to utilize their program, then I would switch to it, but they don't. So I am using Animate. I'm not a huge fan of comping in Toon Boom professionally. It feels like how adult animation studios look when I get asked to do it. Like, Adult Swim shows and stuff like that. Okay, let's try animating into keyframes for this one. And it feels very flat. Yeah. I agree. I mean, I've personally never seen, like, I've never had a video put in front of me that's like, this is the difference between comping in Toon Boom and comping in Adobe After Effects. How does Adobe Animate feel nowadays? It sucks. It really sucks to draw. I think that you'll note it, and I don't think that this is a... I don't think this is a coincidence, but when they changed, like, the pencil tool, the brush tool, and made Adobe Animate a lot harder to get satisfactory lines in and not get glitched out lines and stuff, when they changed that, that's when a lot of animators that used to animate old-time map parts and stuff like that stopped animating. That's when I stopped, because I couldn't... It was annoying to use the program. So, I mean, if you look at those old map videos that we were watching, a lot of those parts were done probably in the same exact crack version of CS5 that we were all passing around to each other. And then I couldn't use, well, the other thing, the reason that I stopped animating in... The reason I stopped animating as fast was because not only could I... Was the new Adobe... When they switched to animate, the word animate, like instead of Adobe Flash, they completely ruined just like the pin sensitivity and everything. I had a double whammy because I was still using CS5 and like making it work, and I just wasn't using a newer version of Animate. But then Mac decided to end support for 16-bit software, and then Adobe Flash CS5 was a 16-bit software, so I could no longer even open it on my laptop. So that was the nail in the coffin, where I couldn't use the version of Flash that had a good pencil tool anymore. I had to use the newer version, and I didn't like what my art looked like in the newer version. And so I had to go, I went from doing everything in Animate. I think the last part where I did everything in Animate was, I want to say like Roxanne was one of the last parts that I did completely in Animate. No, I don't think I did the backgrounds. Did I do the backgrounds of Roxanne in Animate? I can't remember. But at some point, I slowly started switching all of my final stuff into like Photoshop. Then I would do my lines in Photoshop. I switched over to Clip Studio. I don't know. It's hard to explain my disappointment in Adobe Animate. Okay, I want this one to kind of be poofing up. So we're gonna draw this keyframe right here. How different? Okay, they're not too different. So we're gonna draw it kind of poofing up a little bit. I want to kind of make sure that the smoke never really hits those two characters back there, if I can help it. Yeah. So, I'm trying to get used to Animate again. I still do my roughs in Animate, obviously, like what I'm doing right now. Like these roughs were done in Animate, and then I switched over to Clip Studio to clean up the lines, which getting Clip Studio helped a lot because until I got Clip Studio, I just had to, use Photoshop, which was a pain in the rear end. If you've ever even tried to clean up an animation in Photoshop, oh my gosh. It's rough. Clip Studio Paint helped a lot. So I'm trying to get back into the groove. I am beginning to like animating again. I really want to remember. I'm trying to remember. I've always been like this, right? The actual, like, doing frame-by-frame animation like this, it's not my favorite part. I like storyboarding. I love roughs. I love doing the animation roughs. Cleaning it up is a pain in the butt. For me. But I wanna like it again, you know? Yeah. The thing about art programs on the computer for me is that every single one that I've been using for over 10 years at this point, And so it's extremely hard for me to switch to a new program and be like, ugh, it's not doing this exact same thing that I used to be able to do in this other program. You have to like get over that hump of being like, yes, it doesn't do exactly the same, but as you'll find, it actually does way more things way better, and you need to get over yourself and just use it. You become like a curmudgeon. I don't want to learn any other program. Stomp my feet. I'm staying right here. That's why I've animated in Photoshop since 2010. See, I never really animated in Photoshop. I did a couple of times and I hated it. Clip Studio Paint... The thing I hate about Clip Studio Paint is I can only see the onion layer for one. There's no way for me to look at the onion layer for more than one... The animation folder I'm on. I think that if I upgraded to like 2.0 or something, I might... I don't know, because I get mixed messages when I ask if you can do that on newer Clip Studios, because I only have the version 1. I think I can upgrade for like $50 or something. But honestly, that's the only thing that I wish that Clip Studio did better, was I want to be able to see more than just one layer if I turn on my onion skin. I don't know. Timesheets are like... The problem with timesheets is I understand them. I'm completely understanding of a timesheet. My problem is I won't follow it. I'll be like, even though I've already said this is exactly how I should animate it, I think I'm going to try this way. And then I'm like stubborn and I don't even listen to my past self of being like, animate it like this, Jessica. I'm like, I think it would be better this way now that I'm doing it. And then I like completely disregard it. Although, yeah, I do like timesheets. I do use them. I like them because they make animation more analytical and like I can think about it instead of just kind of winging it. Like when I say that most of my animations during like 2015, 2016 were like one keyframe and then 2 boils right here. Like draw, redraw, keyframe, draw, redraw. This this carried my entire channel. That concept. Yeah, Kurita is supposedly pretty good. It's nice, it's straightforward, it does what it needs to do. The animate brush style, yeah, it's not... I mean, I can kind of recreate it a little bit. You can recreate it a little bit with the fluid brush tool. You can kind of modify it to like work a little bit. You have to like add some taper to it, but it's not like perfect. It's kind of sucky. Why isn't this working? Do I have pressure turned on? Whatever. But yeah, you can't really do it with this one anymore. I mean, you can, but anyway. What program do you recommend for someone who has used Adobe Animate forever? Well, as you can see, I've used Adobe Animate forever, and if you look at the top left of the screen, I'm still using it. But I have incorporated Clip Studio Paint into my, like, tie downs. And cleanup. Well, mostly cleanup, I guess. I still kind of tie most of my friends that used to animate, well, actually, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people that started animating in anime, unless they're working for a production, we still, like, a lot of us still use anime. I don't know, man. That's why there's so much outrage when they were like, hey, we're gonna stop supporting anime, because there are actually a lot of freelance artists that still use it, because there's not really any alternatives for like vector. The thing about anime that I love is that it has vector roughs. I can do my roughs with vector, which means I can modify them, I can change them around, I can change the dimension as much as I want without losing any quality, which is great for someone like me who transforms a lot when I'm like trying to nail down movement. I mean, you're talking to somebody that for the longest time, I literally only drew in Animate. Like, the entire picture, like, even when I was doing illustrations, I just did them in Animate. I wasn't just somebody that animated in it. I did I would do entire illustrations in Animate. Like, that's it. I wouldn't even take them over to Photoshop. I would just export them as PNGs and post them. I've watched my friend animate a lot in anime, and I just sit here like, what the heck is going on? Yeah. Where's my music go? Is it still on? Okay. As a toxic ex you keep going back to? I would say, for me, anime is more like a family member, where you just like have unconditional love for it, even when you know that it's making absolutely horrible decisions and is probably a drain on your life. But you can't get rid of them because it's like your family member. You're like, okay, well, I guess I'll just deal with it. Is Discord down? I don't know. I'm not on Discord. I mean, as much as you guys might like to complain about anime, it does have a fire timeline. Straightforward timeline, love the timeline. It's simple, love it. And that's the main thing I need in an animation program. I need a timeline that works. I feel like animation programs live and die by their timeline. In my experience. Thanks. Does anime still have that crunchy audio when you export? I don't know. I don't usually export with audio. I usually just add the audio in on the video editing program. I like how there's a good old handful of you just watching me in between some smoke. Am I entertaining you? But yeah, I know a lot of people that are my age that liked animating. A lot of them became professional animators and work for studios that give them Toon Boom. So there's a couple people that will use. I have a couple friends that will use Kurita. I have a couple friends that do the same thing as me, where they'll do their roughs in Animate and they'll do their cleanup in either Photoshop or Clip Studio. I do know a couple of like kind of professional animators that will use Flip the Clip for roughs and stuff, apparently. I've never personally touched Flip a Clip. I've never touched Kurita either, so. The only other animation program that I tried over 10 years ago, I did remember I tried Toon Boom way back, like in 2000, probably like 9 or 10, 2010 or 2009. And then I did Pencil, which was a free animation program. I assume Pencil and Kurita are kind of the same, bare bonesy. You get a timeline. Toon Squid. Oh, maybe it was Toon Squid that my friend uses, actually. It might have been Toon Squid. Honestly, I feel like it doesn't really matter what program you do your roughs in, as long as you like working on it. Okay, I'm going to do the keyframe here of... This will be we'll push it out. I think I'm gonna straight ahead this stuff. I think I'm gonna add another, hold on. It's not really billowing, but whatever, man. It's gonna be all transparent and everything. It's not that big of a deal. Everyone just needs the vibe that there's smoke there. Don't worry about it too much. Yeah, maybe it is Toon Squid. It might have been Toon Squid now that you mentioned that program name. They kind of all blend together to me. I should have had a couple. I feel like it would have been more natural if I had a couple core components that were bubbling instead of just like the whole thing all at once. But there is going to be a foreground in front of this, so it might all balance out. We will see, we will see. Learning, learning, learning. I act like I've never animated smoke before, but it has been a hot minute. I think the last time that I really animated smoke like this was for Devil's Backbone. Okay, let's make the smoke start to kind of spread out. It doesn't have to spread out up here right away because there's going right here. So let's make the top of this still feel like a little bit slower, and then we'll have it start to be pushed out from the bottom, and then it'll kind of like wave up into there. I used to do roughs all the time in Flip a Clip. Hey. There's people that literally animate. You can always animate on paper and import them and clean them up in whatever program you want. Oh, lag. Okay. Edit the onion skin settings, please. Start them a little bit lower opacity. I would hype up Kurita, but my only frame of reference is animating in Adobe Animate for like 3 times with a mouse and Ibis Paint and layers. I will hype up Kirita as the Warrior Cat Animated animation director. Her preferred and the only program that she uses to animate for the project is Kirita. She swears by Kirita. And she's used Toon Boom. She also works, I think she does some like work for proper animation studios in Toon Boom. And she's still, when she can, she'll just use Kirita. So she swears by it. Okay, I need more difference in these 2 onion skins. Please. Thank you. Yes, that's what I need. You were a fan of the brush options? I think you can... Can't you modify the brushes? Can't you import brushes into Kurita? Dude, I'm gonna have to try Kurita one day. Just to see. But I mean, again, I'm okay with just doing whatever I've been doing. I'm just gonna stop. It's not gonna show up. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's see how this looks. And then there'll be a foreground one. So I think both of these will be behind them. Maybe? I don't know if I'm going to make this one in front of them. No, I'm pretty sure I wanted this one to maybe be behind them too. And then the foreground one... Yeah, I definitely wanted this one to be behind them. And then the only one that's going to be in front of them is this little foreground thing, I think, right here. Because I have this as mid-ground smoke, which means I probably wanted it to be behind them. I'm interested in trying Kirita. I would try it. I mean, it's free. There's literally no reason not to try it. Hello, Animate. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. Hello, Animate, my friend. I've come to try to draw again. My need for warrior cat animations rises. Okay, I'm gonna just push that one out this way. We'll kind of dissipate this fog, I think, up here. It's like $5. I'm pretty sure Kirita is free. You can donate. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of the Fiji smoke, maybe. I don't know yet. Yeah, maybe we'll have the problem with, so the other problem I have is a lot of the quote-unquote free programs, they're only on like mobile devices, right? There are so many more people nowadays that animate exclusively like completely on mobile, and I don't even have an iPad. So a lot of my options, you can't use Animate on an iPad or a phone. Okay, that's this one. So I can't really recommend things as easily. You have to play monthly on iPad, but isn't it? I thought it was like a yearly price of like $10. Dude, that's pocket change. You can totally I convinced my mom to pay $5 for my Club Penguin membership. You just gotta convince your parents a little bit. Gotta do some extra chores. I thought it was only like $10 a year. $20 for a year. Back in my day, boomer mode, I had to convince my parents to buy $40 Pokemon games for me. You guys can do it. I believe in you. The 6-month membership cards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I probably couldn't. I don't remember having a membership on Club Penguin the entire time I played Club Penguin. I remember having it at some point. And then flexing my igloo. All I'm saying is if it's 20 bucks a year, then just ask for it for Christmas or your birthday once a year. That's what I would do. I got Photoshop for Christmas. It was like the only thing I got for Christmas one year. And then I used my cousin's college credentials to get it cheaper. That was back when you only had to type them in once. You didn't have to type them in every single year. Okay. Come on, buddy. Come on, hand, you can do it. When did Club Penguin shut down? I don't know. I wasn't playing it when it shut down. I have no idea. I stopped playing Club Penguin. I think I stopped playing Club Penguin when webkins started to become a thing. And then I don't think I played any MMO after webkins. Webkins wasn't really an MMO though. I don't think you interacted with anyone on webkins. I can't remember. I know that you could on Club Penguin. All 5 shutdowns? Wait, which 5 are we talking about? Yeah, holidays to get the more expensive stuff. Yep. There's a ladybug on my ceiling. You could chat with people in one clubhouse room on webkins. Yeah, I don't know if I ever used it. I think I liked playing the games more and like decorating my house. Webkins was an absolutely ingenious freaking idea. I'm sure that the person that created webkins is like a bajillionaire at this point. Well, maybe not anymore, but that was a darn good idea. Hey, the chat. The first one, the mobile one, and the fake ones. There's a mobile club penguin. You learn so much. Kind of sucks that there's no sites for kids anymore. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of kids, like back when I was a kid, I didn't really know about MySpace or anything. I mean, I don't remember when MySpace came out, but I don't know. Kids don't watch like you would get ads on TV for Webkins or Toontown or whatever. So Neopets. I don't know, now kids, their mom and dads will just download Roblox and like put them in front of it, or download YouTube Kids and put them in front of it. Every time my mom took me to Cracker Barrel, I would beg her to buy me a webcam. Mine was Hallmark. Hallmark was the store that I think I had every single cat webkin and every single like mouse webkin. Yeah, I would ask for them for Christmas and for my birthday. They were basically like the what are they called? Soft mallows or something. My nieces are always asking for those now, but they're basically our webkins. Except for you could actually play games with your webkins. Squishmallows, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I couldn't remember. I knew that they had like I knew they were close to marshmallows. Okay. One more frame. Calico, yeah. I would play Warrior Cats with my webkins. I had lots of cat stuffed animals that I would play Warrior Cats with. Very fun. Beady Boos? Beady Babies? Ugh. Big battles too. Werecats are... See, I don't think the Werecats roleplay was not around. I would RP Werecats with my stuffed animals, and then when I learned that the roleplay websites existed after I so I would read Warrior Cats, and then one day my friend came over for a sleepover. This was back in middle school, probably like 6th or 7th grade, and she had brought her laptop with her, and she was showing me all these cool YouTube videos. Random YouTube videos. I mean, like Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, and like, you know, the Ultimate Showdown, you know, like typical stuff. But then we were both into Warrior Cats. We both decided to look up Warrior Cats on the YouTube, and that's when we saw the SSS Warrior Cats and the Ally Cat Nia, and we were like, oh yeah, we can totally animate our own series like this. And then I started looking up Warrior Cats on the internet, and that's when I got to Warrior's Wish and blah blah blah. Okay. Let's color these in and see what we got here. Let's color it in a slightly different color. Hold on. I have to remember how to do this. Yes, edit multiple frames, please. Thank you. I tried out Warrior Cat Element and got bored when people refused to actually RP. Yeah, I just don't find, like, people are like, oh, you should try it, it's so pretty or whatever, but I'm like, what am I gonna do? Just make my cat and sit there? Dude, I'm not creative anymore. I can't roleplay anymore. I lost my, like, unlimited, boundless creativity that you have when you're younger. There's a lot of children. Well, that's the other thing, right? I don't really want to go on Roblox because I know that the majority of people on Roblox are children, and I don't want to... That doesn't sound fun, to go onto a fucking Roblox server and just, like, interact with a bunch of children all day. I'm like, oh my god. Let me crop it so that we're not getting that crap. That's fine. Whatever, man. It works. Okay, one more. Relying on others to produce a story is difficult, especially when almost every server has some kind of drama. Yeah, I've noticed that too. I think the last sort of drama I got into revolved around a Warrior Cat RP server, but this was years ago. Like, back in 2018 or something. Pretty long ago. Okay, I have another idea. So we're gonna try 3 different ways to animate this. The one that I'm gonna try this time is to do it with more bubbling. So like we'll take this part right here. This part will poof up. So this part will poof. I'm gonna do a little arrow. This part will go down. Let's see which way we like the best. And then this part will poof. Here, just do like a little circle right here. This is the one that'll be in front. And then this one we'll kind of have go off to the side. So have it go this way. Okay. So we want to push this one up. Do this. And then we'll push this one down. Ish. Maybe this way. Man, I'm dropping a lot of frames all of a sudden. And then this one will go this way. Okay. Wow, you cannot see that. Oh well. I can see it a little bit. Dude, I have my smoothing up to 100% and I still can't draw a line to save my life. Okay. Okay. Me on my tablet. Whatever, man. Okay. Are we having fun yet? Are we feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Okay. The server that you left collapsed. What do you guys think, in your personal experiences, what's the average amount of time an RP, or where's RP last before it kind of collapses? Because everything must end one day, right? Everything that is good must end. Two to 3 years? Went for about 1.5 years. Lasted a year. Trick question takes so long to set up, everyone leaves before it starts. I've been in all of these scenarios. Longest I've been in is 4 years. I'm in 2 RP groups that have been both running for 10 years. Okay, that's a Spider Storage outlier. For sure, 100%. I'm the only one that still makes posts and stuff. That's the thing, right? A lot of the RP groups that kind of collapsed for me, I still talk to a lot of people that RP'd in them. The problem, I think, is that an RP group can collapse as long as there's like 1 or 2 people that are causing drama in it. So for the RP to like be sustained, you have to stay drama free for so long. Because it just takes 1 or 2 people to like leave the group that might have had major characters, and now you have to like somehow work around it. And not interested in warriors anymore. True. Others just grew disinterested. Yeah. I get it. Why are we yelling? For me, people are just going interactive. YouTube seems to hate me today. I'm sorry. I have dropped a decent amount of frames, but I think a lot of people are able to watch still. And it's crazy. So I tested my upload speed before. It's literal just short spurts, right? The majority of the time my upload speed is perfectly satisfactory to what I'm streaming at. You guys don't want to hear about this again. I just get short spurts of the internet seems to not want to work for a second. Complain out loud. Hey. Whatever works. I would like to have a Nifty stream without bad internet. I don't think that it should be a requirement. I would like to not have bad internet. So I would like to make it not the norm, in fact. As I'm sure everybody else would. Falling down the Spiders George memes again. Spiders George meme is very relevant to a lot of situations. I love quoting it. It's a very relatable meme. Very useful. Okay. Get that stuff in there. Come on, buddy. You can do it, hand. You can last for a couple more frames, I promise. It'll all be worth it, hand. It's okay, Pasta. You can fall asleep to my stream. Lots of people do. Maybe when you wake up, I'll be in After Effects. In fact, I probably animate faster to people that fall asleep on my stream. Because then you just wake up and, like, the whole thing's done. Okie dokie. I mean, whatever, man. I don't feel like any of the ways that I animated this were... I feel like it's just because it's all an afterthought. I'm just animating it because it needs to happen. I'm not really, like, putting my soul into it, you know? I'm gonna do that one. Right there. Ooh, we're working on Warrior Cat stuff. Twins. I woke up at 4:45 on a school morning. Yep, that sounds about right. Waking up at 5 o'clock for school. I feel like that's the earliest I ever woke up in my entire life. I feel like I never had to wake up for 5 o'clock for any of my other jobs. Like on a consistent basis at least. Okay. Doing some stuff for Warrior Cats Animated. Oh my god! That was me yesterday. You're not letting the background department down, I promise. I need to stop. I need to unclog the bottlenecks that is happening there, which I will be able to do after my other priority stuff is done. I'm gonna kind of like let this dissipate up into the ether. Am I a professional? No. Not at all. I've never done any animating on any sort of professional thing ever. And I never wanted to. Oh god, I'm going insane. Dude, I'm going insane with this music. This non-stop loop. It's not stopping. You should apply. Well, we did just open applications, so unfortunately they're closed right now. But the next time they open, you should totally apply. If you apply for the background department, you get to work under me. Evil smile. I'm the assistant director. Okay. Just poofy that a little bit more. Just boil it. Boop, 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 boop. Hello? Are you gonna play? Thank you. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do. Remember that there's 2 black bars up here, so it looks like it's just going off screen. Nope. These will be like semi-transparent. I'm trying to think of a easy way for me to... I have a couple ideas on how to like mock shade this top layer. We'll see if they work out. I don't know if it needs that much shading. Okay, I'm out of coffee and I just finished animating this, I think. Let's look at all of it together. I can bring in the black bars so that you guys get the full experience. Hold on. Where's the black bars? There they are. And let's up the guides. Alpha. Blop. Oh, well, you guys aren't going to be able to see it. These darker 2 layers are going to be behind them, but let's look. Oh, okay. Put the black bars on the whole thing. And then crop it. Okay, I'm going to let that loop while I go refill my coffee for you guys. And then we're going to be switching over to After Effects. All right, prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves. Hold on. Let me fit it. Okay. I'll be right back. I return. Okay. I got my coffee refill for After Effects. The first thing we have to do is export these special effects frames one at a time. Okie dokie. Let me remember how to export a PNG sequence. I think I export movie? Yeah. New. Get me. Smoke. SFX smoke. BG. SFX smoke BG. Smooth. How do I export with transparencies though? Hold on, I gotta Google something. Export animate frames with transparency. Yes, I know. How do I set it to be transparent? Okay. Well, we'll try it. Let's try this. See if it exported transparently. Yes, it did. I believe so. Okay. And then the midground. SFX smoke. Midground. Save. Export. See you, Zazo. I won't bring my silly questions. Did I bully you? I'm sorry. I don't remember bullying you, October. You're a regular. I might have been giving you a hard time. That implies that I do bully my non-regulars. I guess that sentence done. Smoke foreground. Okay. It's all exported. Ask why you were shading in AE. Oh yeah. I think I was just frustrated that I think I was also coming to terms with the fact that yes, this was a lot more of a pain to shade in AE, but I wanted to do it to try it at least once. So, but it is very, very common for professional productions to do color correction and matching layouts into the background, like layouts in the animation completely in AE. So I want to learn how to do it like professionally. I want to see what the pipeline is like. Okay, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna close this. Give me a second to open up After Effects. Let me change to a different playlist. There's a weird therapeutic monotony in masking. It was definitely very... I felt a little bit more stressed on... So, I actually did really like doing the masking, and it was very therapeutic and very, like, monotonous, but, like, in a way that gave me, I don't know, satisfaction. So when people were, like, being like, this would be way easier doing, or I don't know, I was having a good time, but I felt like no one else was having a good time. Okay, hold on. Well, that's just one thing that happens when you're streaming, is that people just end up asking the same question over and over. Okay, so what I want to do is go up to File, Import, File, go to Smoke Background, click the first one, select PNG Sequence, select Create Composition, Import, for some reason I have it set so that it's automatically interpreting it with 30 FPS, which is not what I want. I need to change my frame rate, my global frame rate, like default in After Effects, to be 24 FPS, because that's pretty much everything I'm working on in After Effects is always 24 FPS. Okay. Now, we're going to change it color. Change color. Okay, there's a smoke FX. Go to, why is the hand working? Why is it just the hand? What am I doing? Okay, thank you. Go to shot 3. Stick that crap in there. I want this behind the shot 3 animation. I want to change its color. No, don't do this. Just freaking clip it to a... Hold on. Let me pull up a screenshot. Yes. I'm doing this the hard way. I don't care anymore. Okay, I want this to be like that color. Thank you. So what I think I could maybe do is if I take this. I'm almost wondering, can you stop? Why is it doing this? Oh, it's because this is connected to the wrong one. Connect that one to that one. I'm wondering if I could like offset it a little bit or make it bigger or smaller. In my mind, I thought oh, whatever. Who cares, man? No one needs shading. Shading's for wussies. Okay. Just stick it in there. No, I've never used Nuke. I've never heard of Nuke, actually. Ever. Let me look. Let me look it up. Well, when I type in Nuke program, it autocorrects in the Navy, which is obviously not what I want. Okay, VFX. Video effects. Nuke. Film editing software. I'm looking at it. Do you realize that this program is about $3,800 a year? This Nuke FDFX? And that's the smallest price you can pay for it. Like it's $3,800. That's $3,800 a year. That's not feasible for me. Thank you. Okay, there's a thing. What is it? Turbulent displace, I think, is what I would love. Yeah, look at this crap. Don't do too much. Do a very small amount. I kind of expected it to be like expensive if a production like Arcane that's funded by is Arcane Netflix or something is using it. I love this. Okay, I'm just messing around right now. Okay, do like 50. Oops. No. Do like 10. Make it small. Make it bubble. Yeah, that was the cheapest version that I just quoted you. That's a year, too, by the way. Now, to be fair, to be fully transparent, do you guys know how much I pay for After Effects a year? Now, to be fully transparent, this is how much I pay for the entire Adobe Suite a year. Are you guys ready for it? To be fully transparent, I pay it monthly. I pay $840 a year for all of my programs from Adobe. It's $70 a month. But that gets me Premiere. After every single program that I've used today has been on Adobe. Well, I did actually use Clip Studio today a little bit. So to be fully transparent, I do spend $840 a year on Adobe. Okay, do I want... I feel like if I used... have to think about this. Just put it in. Just put in the fog layers for now. Put in the fog layers for now. Just get them all imported. I have to think about this. Let me get rid of some of these. Just open up shot 3. Thank you. Import. That's background. Let's get the midground in there. That's the midground. 24. Change this color. Can you change the color? I don't know. I'm just gonna make it that color. Stick the background in there. That one goes behind them as well. Not great. Could be better considering they treat their customers like thieves. Yeah, well, they don't treat us very nice. I concur. I can definitely use the noise and displace to kind of like adjust the opacity. I've definitely seen that before, but I'm gonna have to look up a video on it. New comp. Cancel. Import file. Solid. Make this one like this color, I guess. Oops, wrong track. Thank you. Go back up to shot 3. Put the foreground fog in. I only have YouTube and Spotify. I don't have Spotify or YouTube. My subscriptions are Crunchyroll, Adobe, and there's a couple of Twitch channels I've subscribed to. Nintendo. Discord. Probably other stuff. Did I not animate that far enough? Or is it just because... Wait, hold on. There's no way. There's no way, because I pulled it in. I pulled it in. It's because these aren't composition settings. There's no way. Yeah. It goes on way longer. Make it 4 seconds. I need to fix that. I just need to look it up and remember it for next time. Oh, I never changed this one too. Okay, change that to 4. 24 FPS. And then change this to be 24 FPS. Thank you. I was about to have it. So what I'm thinking of is I'm impatient. I need to do this now. Basically, I'm too impatient not to do this right now. I want to add the God rays in. What is it? It's like light rays or something. Light rays? Shoot, which one is it? There's so many freaking ones. CC light rays? Yeah. So what I'm thinking of is make the radius bigger for now. Lower the intensity. Nuke has an indie version that's cheaper, but it's still comically expensive, like $500 a year. Okay, that's for... I mean, Toon Boom is comically expensive for anyone that's like a freaking freelance artist. Don't put the black bar up. It's warping his hair right there. I have to be careful. I'm gonna have to look up how to actually properly do this because I don't think that I should be using this. I'm sure that there's like a beautiful plugin that does it so much better than the actual, like, the original After Effects or whatever. If he pays $800 for every Adobe thing under the sun, surely we know of a better deal. Well, that's the thing, right? I pay $800 and I get all my programs. Whereas with Toon Boom, it's like I have to pay $1,200 for Toon Boom a year, and I only get Toon Boom. Hold on. I think it's like $500. Toon Boom Harmony. Do you want to know the price of getting one program? Like Toon Boom, if you don't work at a person. Like if you're just an individual and you want to Storyboard Pro, it's just Storyboard Pro, it's $752. a year for one program. I'd have to pay $63 extra a month for a single program. For animation, it's actually cheaper for some freaking reason. Like, Harmony is $21 a year for one program, but that's the essentials, which doesn't give you the bitmap. It just gives you vector drawing. The one that everybody uses is like Harmony Advanced, basically, which is $50 a month or $588 a year. So yeah. Whereas if you're a student, you can get it for $7 a month. See, that's freaking ridiculous. Why would you think that I have suddenly, instead of having $7 a month, I suddenly have $63 a month when I'm like a freelance just out of college? You know? Crazy. Okay, you have exactly 1 year to be able to come up with $60 more a month to give us. Right. Yeah, I need to lower the right here. Move it. Go to page down. Go back up to 27. No, keep it at 1 though, right there. And then right there. Keep it at 27. Here, show that in the timeline, please. Yeah. Bring that up to 27. Bring that down. There's a better way to do this. I feel like I have to preface that everything I do in After Effects, there is most definitely a better way to do it. If I could $6, how much it would cost me to take my boyfriend to the zoo and then eat at Cheesecake Factory. Well, the thing is that I make money off of using Adobe products. And if they found out that I was making money off of Adobe products and not paying for it, I could get in serious trouble. Like, proper serious trouble. Okay. I'm gonna have to look up the effect that I want. Now, let me try something really quick. You guys are gonna have to bear with me here. But I think that there is a way. If I do a noise turbulent noise displacement map. There is a way for me to do something with this. But you're gonna have to hold on for a second. I think I do another adjustment layer. And then... hold on, let me look at what my comp friend messaged me this morning. Displacement map using the turbulent noise. Okay. Displacement map using the turbulent noise as a reference on top. I don't know if this is actually gonna work. There's a way that I can get like a smoky effect, but I don't think I know. Well, you're not allowed to pirate, period. But it's especially illegal to pirate something and then make money off of using the pirated thing. I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know how to do it off the top of my head. Oh well. I wanted to add some more cool, like, light rays, though. Let's see what else we can do. I don't know how to do this properly. But there's a way to like make it so that the light kind of pushes through the fog. Once again, I'm gonna have to look up a YouTube video on it. Oh well. Let's make the smoke semi-transparent. I don't know, JB. I pay for Adobe. I don't pirate any programs that I use. And I'm not lying. I literally pay and have legally acquired every single program I use. And I write it off on my taxes. Okay, I'm going to give him a slight, like, purple. What I wanted to do was possibly do this. This is gonna start, like, making my machine go brr, but this is what I want to do. I want another comp. I want shot 3 Annie effects. And then I want to shove this in here. And then I want to make a new solid. Yeah, I know that you can do like a turbulent displacement to like make it feel a little bit opaque in some places and like more transparent in other places. I'm gonna have to look up YouTube video on how to do it, so we're not gonna be able to do it quite yet. I'm gonna put this over top of them. And then I'm gonna take an eclipse tool. I'm gonna mask. What I want is an inverted one. I want it to be sort of... I want them to be more purple around the edges. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna clip it here. Copy and paste. And then we can make this like a hard light maybe, or... I feel like hard or a soft light will work really well. Replace this with the Annie effects. And then I'm thinking about making them at the same time. How did I do it in this shot? I made him like slightly transparent, but not like transparent enough that it I like soft light. I know that there's a way to have like these two comps side by side. I don't remember. Hold on, I think I just have to go like this, right? No, that's not what I need to do. I think I just have to do this. Oh god. Oh god, what did I just do? Thank you. I think if I do this, and then... how do I like pin another... I don't freaking remember. Whatever, man. I think I have to like, do I have to pull this up? No. How do I make it so that one of my comps is on one side of the screen and the other one has the other one? Anybody know how to do After Effects? I think I can... Whatever. Should work like orientation in Photoshop. This is After Effects 2026. Can I do 2 views? No, that's for cameras. I don't remember. It's whatever. I'll figure it out. What I'm thinking of is, I think I want to do a slight blur on the bottom too, so let's try that. That's going to be a little bit harder to like control. Wait. Hi, River. Okay. I think if I want to blur it, I'm gonna have to do it on here, right? Maybe not. If I want to blur the edges, can I do that? With a mask? It's my first choice. And a feather? Or is it gonna like mess up the edges right there? Yeah, it messes up the edges. Like, do you see how it's got the ghosting? It's in filter. Okay, I should use Gaussian blur instead of... You think? I mean, it's still got like the... Just want it at the, like, the very edges. Two versions of the animation duplicated with the same masking layer on top. Yeah. And have the mask feathered. Instead of just having an adjustment layer. I don't know, like, it's kind of giving like a dreamy effect. Go back. Whoa, did you see all of those lines? He's very purple in this one, but that's because I have it set so that right here. Do you want the opacity to go down? I definitely do. Dude, I'm not pre-comping anything. My computer is crying. But use the same mask on to your animation layer. Keep the adjustment layer with the blur. Use the same mask to your animation and then drop the opacity. Have you tried? Okay, hold on. I'm getting a lot of... Okay. Have you tried locking the main screen for your comp and dragging the other comp that you want to see? No, that's not working. That just drags the entire timeline. I don't like how purple he's turning right there. I don't know. This is the thing that I knew was gonna happen if people came in here and actually properly know how to use After Effects. That I don't do it right. I completely understand that I'm not doing After Effects correctly. Okay, I want to switch this. Modify it. Make him not as purple. Make him purple around the edges. But make sure that the majority of his face is like not purple. It's hard. Yeah, it's okay. The other thing is that this After Effects takes up a lot of my brain power, and me trying to get advice from even at the lowest latency I can possibly put it from a chat where my brain is already about like 10 or 20 seconds ahead of you guys, it's a little overwhelming. I will admit, it's a little overwhelming. But we will get it done. Okay, duplicate this. Use the same mask. Copy paste your animation layer. Then drop the opacity. Okay. Feather. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm on the wrong one. Okay. Hold on. I didn't do it right. Did I? It's okay. We'll just wing it. What time is it? Yeah, see, I think what's happening, Kalu, is that I feel like I need a video. This is the thing about After Effects, that's also why I don't do it on stream, is that pretty much everything that I want to do on After Effects, I need to look up a video and I need to see a video of somebody doing it. Because I cannot, for the life of me, retain or look or textually figure out what to do. I need a video. So I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm going to have to right now I'm kind of just messing around with it and thinking about what I'm going to be looking up after stream to like get what I want. Like, I know I need the turbulent displacement opacity. I know what I need to look up. I actually know I have an exact After Effects like video reference for what I want to do with the smoke. I want to look up how to do the light rays, which is something that I'm going to have to like Google search for a while. I'm trying to decide just if I want to like lower the full-on transparency of these guys or not. I mean, I guess I do. But I would like to keep it so that their faces are pretty unobstructed, which I'll probably have to like move a mask around for it. And then that I know what you're trying to tell me, because I've definitely done it before. Wait, what? Why is this transparent? Did I move a transparency? Yeah, I did. Get rid of this mask. Well, the other thing is that I get very frustrated very easily in this program. I don't think I could ever genuinely, like, use it, like, be an actual comp artist because, I mean, obviously, look at this freaking comp. This is not a very well. The organization on this thing is just terrible. But I just need it. I just need to bang the rocks together until it like looks okay, right? No one else is gonna be looking at this other than me. So, like, it's just a map part. My comps be like, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I definitely want some transparency on these guys to make them feel more like an apparition. And then I might Gaussian blur the fog around the edges. So that it's not as, like, hard. It's definitely feeling more like a memory that's playing than just like two random cats. I also would like to adjust Root Spring a little bit. He's still just a little too yellow at that beginning part, I think. I like him more at the end, so I'll probably just modify it so that he's all that color. And you have hearing you go through the same things. Oh yeah, it never stop. You never stop learning. You never stop learning. I think the thing that you get better at when you become like when you draw for a long time is you get better at being able to you're always going to make mistakes, right? But you get better at understanding what you want to accomplish and being able to make that correction, I guess. So like right now I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do, like to make it a little bit better. And so I'm like, okay, I want to do a little bit of blur on the fog. I want to get that displacement map to like kind of foggy the transparency a little bit. I want to adjust the yellow on root is throwing me off, so I'd like to adjust that. Like I'm able to list those like critiques I have and hopefully be able to fix them. But you're always learning, especially with After Effects. The problem with After Effects is that I can learn how to do something and I will not retain it for next time. I specifically remember doing some blur crap that I'm trying to do. And in the Sing of the Moon PMV, I've definitely done like a black and white transparency crap or whatever. I just cannot for the life of me remember how to do it, you know? I retain nothing from After Effects. I have to... The thing that makes me tired about using After Effects is I feel like I have to relearn the program every single time I open it. I just can't retain anything. but I would love to learn it. I mean, when you get something like this first shot right here, I'm completely satisfied with it. Love this shot. Like it's exactly the way I want it to be. It's so satisfying to get something correct in After Effects and to make it look pretty and stuff like that. But it's a struggle every time I open it. It's just a hard program to like master. Like, I need to switch this to be a displacement map. Right now, it's just on the CC ripples, which I learned. I did it on this. The water on this shot is turbulent displacement or whatever. Okay. What I want to do is this right here. Get rid of the mask on here. Let's try it without like the mask. Just edit the whole entire thing. This is the adjustment layer that's like modifying the yellows on this shot. That does look better already. I think the yellows could work. I just don't want them to overpower the purples. I mean, the purple-yellow scheme is a very nice scheme. The broken effect I submitted. Yeah. Why is this switching? It's because I have created a grave error. It's because this is over top of it. There we go. That needs to be just at the top of everything. It went to finals that way too? Oh no. What is happening? Yeah, see, it's got that halo effect. Oh well. Dude, I have a headache. I feel like I can't work on this anymore. After Effects kicked my butt. Ugh. I'm gonna have to work on the rest of it off stream. I'm gonna open up Clip Studio. Let's work on the Bitter Medicine credits thumbnail card. Comes kicking down door quiz, perhaps? Hopefully this will be done this week. I'm expecting to get it done this week. I'm just doing the thumbnail card. I'm just doing like 2 thumbnail illustrate. Sorry, not thumbnail. I'm doing the end credits card for the thumbnail section of the credits. There's 2 illustrations. It's not, I'm not actually animating for it. But hold on 1 second. We worked on it a little bit, but Lettuce said that maybe a little bit more smoke. Do you guys want to do a quiz? We can do a quiz first. Hold on. We haven't done a quiz in a long time. Like a long time. No, we're not watching A and B's today. A and B watching is exclusively for its own stream. Okay. Let us do... Let's do all queens. Because all women are queens. Storm. Yes. Star. Starflower. Bright stream. Smoke. Speckled tail. Fern song? No, but fern cloud, fern shade, fern whisper, leopard foot, frost fur. Yeah, she is the best queen. Spot nose, spot fur, spotted pelt, bird flight, haven pelt, dove wing, cinnamon tail, songbird, bird song? No. Hawk swoop, daisy, peanut, floss, featherstorm, milkweed, moonflower, pale bird, bess, mothlight, windstar, blue whisker, wrenflight, both of them now, clovertail, petal nose, mist. I guess we already got mist. Night cloud. Oop. Spotted pelt. Yeah, we got her. Unknown clam would be Ember Dawn. Did we get Bright Sky? Leopard stars. Who's a Sky Clan cat who gave birth to Cone Kit? That's Wrenflight, we got her. Moonlight, snow, sunrise, or sunshine, I think. Tempest. Like, all of the freaking sisters have had kids. Dusk fur, ice star, dawn pelt, dawn cloud, thrift ear, myrtle bloom, fern stripe, cloudberry, milk fur, other coat of the clan, daisy tail, hawk fur, hawk foot, oak leaf, splash nose, fallow song, needleclaw, clear sky's first mate. That's bright stream. I think we got her. Yeah, we did. Quiet rain, his mom, leaf star, poppy cloud, poppy. I think all the poppies have had kids. Poppy dawn, poppy frost, petal. Yeah, she counts. We got her. Sorrel tail. I don't think we got petal fur though. We need maple shade too. Sorrel tail, sorrel stripe, sorrel shine. I think all the sorrels have had kits. Dawn feather, float shimmer, bright heart, cherry tail, squirrel star, leaf pool, sandstorm, sunspots, Siobhan, misty counts, misty star as well, Reed Shine is a good one. Daisy Toe, we don't have. Lark Song is a good one. I think Lake Shine. Yeah. Daisy Toe was Moonflower and Goose Feather's mom. We got her, I think. Daisy Toe, yes. Snowfur, Blue Star. Did we get Moonflower? Yeah, we did. Quiet Rain, we got. Ivy Tail, Snowbird, Lily Stem, Lily Flower, Lily Heart, Lily Fur, Green Flower, Blue Star, we got. Echo Mist, yes. Dawn Pelt, yes, we got. Leaf Star, we got. Golden Flower, we need. Gale Star. Leopard Foot, we got, but I don't think we have her mom. Swift Breeze. The mother of Weevil is Lark, or is it Peg? I think it's Lark. I think we got her. Sasha, yes. It also counts cats that haven't had kids yet, by the way, or never ended up having kids. Sandstorm, we got. Curl Feather, we got. Berry Heart, I don't believe we have. Yellow Fang, Rowan Berry, Bright Flower, Silver Flame. Tall Poppy, Spark Pelt, Rye Stalk. I think Mitzi, Moss. There's a couple mosses. Moss Heart, Princess, Nutmeg, Crystal, Quince. Does Yellowfang? Yes. Leaf Pool counts too. We got her. Grass Heart we have not had yet. Ripple Grass. Good call. We're going down. Dream Flow is a good one. And then Stalk Purr. And I think it's Claw Stretch. Minty. Minty's a good one. I think Mint Fur too. Tawny Pelt's a good one. I don't think we have her yet. We got Night Cloud, Silver Stream, Millie, Sunfish, Sky Heart, Loner River Ripples Clack. That's Kite. What about Finch Song? Pine Nose is a good one. Bright Sky. We got Fern Cloud. We need Brindleface though. Violet Dawn's a good one. I don't think Rosetail ever had kids, did she? Violet Shine as well we need. Why can't I spell Violet? Okay. Willow Nose. Yes. Juniper Branch. Yarrow Leaf. We got Dawn Pelt. I think. Yeah. Grass Heart we got. Honey Tail, Honey Leaf, Low Branch, Prickle Nose, Apple Shine. Oh, and Jessamy. Alder Branch is a good one. And then Fawn Pelt. Did we get Fern Whisper? Yeah. Nettle Sting. Hazel Wing. Fern Pelt. Violet Shine we got. Honey Tail we got. Snowbird we got. Brightheart we got. Plum Willow. We need Blossom Fall too. Cinderheart. We got Poppy Frost. Cinderheart. Spark Pelt. Ripple Grass. Yes, we got. Did we get Ivy Pool? No. White Wing. Have we gotten Hawk Swoop? We did. Did we get Turtle Tail? Slate. Holly? And Holly Flower, Squirrel Whisker, Holly Pelt? No. Leaf Star we got. Dewy Leaf is a good one. What about Shy Fawn, Owl Feather, Rising Moon? Jessamy we got. Quiet Rain we got. Rain Fur, Hair Pounce. Broken Shadow, Falcon Swoop, Dawn River. Going down. Fallow Fern. Do we have Brook yet? No. Kitty Pet Loner, that's Cleo. Ashfoot, Fallow Fern we got, I think. Yeah. Daisy Toe, we need Birdwing. Did Foxheart? No, she didn't have kids. Moonflower, Ashfoot we got. What about Bailey? Pool Cloud's a good one. What about Light Leap and Pounce Step? Heathertail, Whitetail. Golden flower. Silver flame, we got thrushwing, willow claw, I think. Snowbird, okay. Kinkfur? Sunspots? Yes, we have her. I don't think we have Hayberry, though. Cody. Yes, Cody. Green flower. We got. Misty Star, we got. Smoke, we got. Gorse tail, sedge whisker, larkwing, feather pelt. Did she have kids? Yeah, she did. Floss, coriander. Okay, going up again. Oh yeah, shine clouds. What about sweetbriar? Gremlin. Mm-hmm. Haven pelt, we got. We got petal fur. Did we get gray mist? Swallowtail. Curl feather, mallowtail, dawn bright, shimmer pelt. We got windstar, puppy dawn, cinnamon tail. We got. We're missing the sisters. Tempest, furs, flurry. Okay. Petal counts. We got her. Fern stripe and petal pelt. I think we got fern stripe and feather pelt. Daisy toe. Who was Cloud Sword mate? That was bird flight. We got her. We're missing a tribe of rushing water still. There's bird. There's wing. One eye. Yes. One eye speckled tail. Did we get dapple tail? Hazel wing. Splash nose. I don't think we got cherry feather. We got splash nose though. Tansy is a good one. We're still missing a tribe of rushing water. There's wing, bird, swoop, flight. Okay. Squirrel star? I have missed her before, so that's not a dumb question. What about willow pelt? Did we get willow pelt? No. Fly tails? I don't remember. We need rye stalk, maybe? Doe spring. Leaf star, we got brindle wing. Did we get pebble shine? Bracken wing? We got pale bird. Willow claw, I believe we got. Robin wing, we did not get. Cow is not considered one. Thrush wing, we got. Claw, stretch, and stalk purr, we got. Night? Yes. Oh, what about night star? Okay. Night sky is not a queen. Sorry, not a queen. We're still missing a decent amount of everything. Willow pelt, golden flower, brindle face, dawn feather, fern song, cinders is a good one. One of bacon eggs. I don't think Cheddar is their mom. Is she? No. Bella? Oh yeah, Bella Leaf. Bella Leaf, Blossom Heart, Tiny Cloud, Nectar Song. Yeah, we're missing a lot of Sky Clan, or like Nettle Spot, Newt Speck. We got Dawn Cloud, right? Yeah. Furs? I don't think she's a queen. Crystal? No. Does Tall Shadow? No, she doesn't count. She doesn't have kids, unfortunately. Wood Clad, Shadow Clad, River Clad. Okay, we're missing a gooseberry. Oh yeah, we don't have gooseberry. We have milkweed though, right? Yeah. Lark Song, we got. Are we missing any of leaves? Leaf Shade, Leaf Curl, Leaf Storm, Leaf Pool. Light Leap we got. Cloudberry we got. Deer Dapple. Morning Mist. Yes, we needed her. Sunbeam. Sunbeam had not been said. So we are missing a lot of, like, crazy ones still. Cody. Yes, we got Cody. Speckle. Yes. Fritz. Mitzi. Moss. Minty. Silver Flame. Yes, we got Silver Flame. Jingo. I don't think Jingo had kits. We got Myrtle. Myrtle, Fern. Who? Okay, going back. We need Flame Nose. No, Flash Nose. Plum Willow we got. Bright Flower. Oh, you know who we don't have? We don't have Graypool or Willow Breeze. Or Moss Pelt. Yeah, same Brain Fox. Same Brain Fox. Alder Branch, I believe we have. Got every Modern Queen? Probably not. Float Shimmer. We have Light Leap. We have Gravel. We need Reed Claw, I think. Fallow Song? What about Fallow Tail? No, we still needed Lake. I don't think Lake Heart had kits, right? Oh, she did. She did. Okay. We didn't have her. I didn't realize she was... Did we get Duskfur? Dark Flower? Oh, yeah. Dark Flower and Nightwing we still need. Graypool we got. Otter Splash. No, we didn't have Otter Splash. Sasha? Needleclaw? We don't have Lizard Stripe. We're missing a lot still. Pounce Step? Yes, we got. Blossom Fall? Yes. We have Blossom Heart too. And we have Blue Star, right? Yeah. Broken Shadow we have. Softwing? No, we did not have Softwing. Sedge Whisker? Sedge Creek? Did she have kits? No. We have Fallow Song. Dovewing. We have Dovewing. We're missing a kitty pet still. We have White Wing. We have Princess. Yeah, she would be relevant. She had kits. We're also still missing a Rogue. Maple Shade. Yes, we got Reed Shine. We got Willow Nose. We got Rainflower. We got Pale Bird. Yes. Petal Fur. Petal Nose. Yes, yes, yes. Sasha, yes. Lake Heart, yes. We have Lake Heart and Lake Shine. Pickle? Night Cloud? Nutmeg? Yep, yep, yep. Apple Shine. Hawkfoot? Oakleaf? Yes, we have those guys. Wind Clan, River Clan. Which ones are we missing? We're still missing 14. So we have a decent amount we're still missing. Sky Clan will probably be the easiest. Morning Mist, Dawn Cloud, there's only Starflower in late. Starflower, Quince we got. Plum Claw. Oh, we needed Plum Claw. What about Mr. Mouse and Meadow Slip? Needed both of those. Jake. Bella? Yes, we have Bella. We have Bess. Do we know Skywatcher's mom's name? Yeah, that's Low Branch. We got her. Rye Stalk, I got. That's, you're thinking of Minty. We got her. Riga? No, Rena is not a queen, but Bess is her mom. We got her. We got Yellowfang, yeah. Let's see, we have Tall Poppy, Newt, Ash Heart. Okay, we needed Ash Heart, though. We have Ivy Pool. I did make sure to get Ivy Pool down. Cleo? Yes, we have Cleo. River Clan, Kitty Pet. Wind Clan, Rogue. Ivy Tail, Velvet. We needed Velvet. Cleo. What about, Cora? Okay. Coco. Okay, we needed Coco. We needed Coco. We got Pebble Shine, right? Yeah. Float Shimmer we have. One River Clan. Okay. A Sky Clan. A River Clan. A Wind Clan. We're missing a decent amount of River Clans. And a decent amount of Wind Clans. Shining Heart. Oh, Sockeye got us. Sleek Whisker's not one. Gale Rise we have. Haven Pelt we have. Emberdawn. Yes. I think Vixen Leap we need, right? She has kits. What about Grass Whisker? No, that's Mellow Noses. We got Mellowtail. Slate? Yes. Wind Clam. Wind Clan just like goes over my head, man. It's all queens. Hazel Frond? She doesn't have kits. Whitetail we have. Let's see. Shrew-Claw, Torn Ear. Wind Clan barely exists. Yeah, that's how I feel. Curl Feather, Wren Flight. What about Lark Splash? Do we have her? Awesome. Yes, we have Wren Flight. We have. What about Tawny Fur? No. Running Brook? Ho 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 ho. Okay. We have Echo, we have Rain, we have Shimmer, we have Otter, Duskfur. Let me try Duskfur. We have Grey Mist, right? Mallowtail. Oh god, we don't have that much more time. We got Misty Star. Yeah, Misty Star's in there. We have Morning Mist? Yeah, we have. Mist Mouse? We have Mist Mouse. Duskshine is a boy. Barley is... Okay, I'm just gonna ignore everything you're saying because you're not... I told you. Yeah, we're done. We only have 3 left. That's not that bad. Wind Clan, River Clan... Where's the other one? I don't even see the other one. Oh god, okay. Dawnflower, Owl Song. Ah! Every time I freaking miss Owl Song, man. Petal Dust. Ah. God darn it. I will be right back. I will be right back. Give me 1 second. I gotta go to the bathroom. I return. Okay, let's work on this. I need to add a little bit more smoke effect to it, I think. I want to add a little bit more smoke to the comp. Hide the timeline palette. I forgot who Alison was. Yeah, she's mentioned once in the manga of the graphic novel of, not the graphic novel. She's mentioned once in the comic at the end of Moth Light Citadel. I'm sorry, I am battling a brutal headache. I think it's... I took some medicine for it, so my brain's a little bit struggle bussing right now. I'm used to them, but it's bad. I probably won't be able to go for very much longer, but I want to try to get this. A pass in for lettuce today. So I want to do it. We're fog, by the way. I'm not working on After Effects anymore. Hold on. And I'm not working on the Sailor, but you guys are just gonna have to trust me, bro. Hey. I get them all the time, you guys. Don't worry about it. I power through. I get them all the time. I thought I was just staring quietly at it. Want to get a better pass for doing me? I need to work on my boards and like solidify my boards for that. I'm gonna be working on it more after FWA though, so. I think what I want, I'm struggling, I think it's a meh. Oh god, I haven't labeled any of these things, man. Why'd I do this to myself? What the heck? Is it just like that? How do you make the mask? Like, can you not? What am I doing wrong? I should, if you use white, and then if you use black, it should go away. What? Whatever, man. I don't know how to use freaking Clip Studio. I need to pull this into, Photoshop. Because I want this to be more like engulfed in smoke. So let's just get the... I'm off work for 3 days. It ain't great for my wallet. Yeah, I feel ya. Behind on sleep. Good luck. Yeah, after FWA, I'm gonna be like so relieved. I'm gonna have so much more stress released from my life. It's a convention that I'm selling at. Hopefully by next stream I will have the enamel pin Kickstarter up for you guys to follow it. I would love if you guys followed it. Are you already done creating the pins? Well, I'm not gonna have it. So there's gonna be a launch page first. That you'll follow the launch page, which costs no money. So then you'll be notified when the campaign goes live. And then there'll be like 20 back within the first 24-hour bonuses and stuff like that, or back within the first 48 hours. I'm thinking that the pin campaign, I don't have the pins yet. I would like to have the first 4 or the first 3 designs that I've been working on in my, like, I would like to have them in my hand so I can take pictures of them so people can see what they're like, what the final products will look like before I actually go live with it. And I'm hoping that I can go live with it at the end of, like, maybe like the end of May. But I'll have the launch page up if you guys would want to check it out. Okay. I think it has more smoke now than the thumbnails have been. Guys, watch out, the thumbnails are on fire. They're hot. Well, I have pictures of it in real life that the people have sent me. But I don't have them in my hands. I'm sure I'll have B grade pins. Okay, guys, I think I'm done for today. I'm tired. Yeah. I've sent in my adjustments. I think on these test ones, Dovewing's got more of a palette that she had in Rolling Thunder, which is fine. And I think she still looks okay. But she definitely is looking more like Rolling Thunder greens than Warrior Cat Design Block green. But I think she still looks good. Yeah, Kalu, I might message you later. But I can't stare at the screen anymore today. I gotta go rest my eyes. I will be back on Thursday. Oh, let me open up some commission slots. Yeah. We might do map parts. If we do map parts, I have to work on the other bitter medicine part, the bigger whatever. And then we have to work on the leaf pool map. Okay. Here are my commissions. Commission stream will be on Sunday. I will see you guys all on Thursday for more Warrior Cat stuff. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye-bye.